The step pyramid became a model to follow, and the pharaohs who came after it continued the idea. About 100 years later, we reached Khufu, the owner of the Great Pyramid. I'm not going to tell you stories. This isn't about who was whose son. Our topic isn't who, it's how. The civilization of ancient Egypt lasted around 3,000 years, but pyramid building only happened over about 500 years. They started, and then they stopped. Why did they start? Why did they stop? Good luck answering that. Our real question is, how were the pyramids built? Today, if you want to build a building, you bring bricks and stack them. But the Egyptians used stone, very heavy stone. And the question isn't, how did they lift the stone? The harder question is, how did they get everything so precise without mistakes? First step, leveling the ground. The ground had to be perfectly horizontal. They suggested two solutions, water or a string with a weight. On areas this large, any tiny error multiplies. But the pyramid has no errors. Proof. It's been standing for thousands of years, and its measurements might be more accurate than your own room. After leveling the ground, they started stacking the stones. The Egyptians used two types of stone, limestone and granite. Limestone weighs around 2.5 to 3 tons, and granite can reach 70 tons. Cutting the stone was done using wood, water, sand, and copper. They cut the stone, then transported it, without wheels. Yes, the pyramids were built before the invention of the wheel. They moved the stones on wooden sleds and pulled them, while workers poured water under the stones, to reduce friction. Once the stones arrived, they began the stacking. But the distance between one layer and the next is what determines the pyramid's shape, its angle of inclination, and its weight. If you make it tall and narrow, like the pyramids in Sudan, it becomes too heavy and the soil can't support it. And that's exactly what happened with the bent pyramid. Snefru had to change the pyramid's angle to save it from collapsing.